What if the most effective leadership style is not about commanding but rather about serving? This intriguing question invites us to explore the concept of servant leadership, a leadership approach that flips the traditional model on its head, placing the needs of the team and the organization before the leader's own. Imagine a leadership style where a leader isn't just a figurehead barking orders from the top of the hierarchy, but rather a facilitator, a guide, someone who is deeply invested in the growth and well-being of their team. This is the essence of servant leadership, a style that has been adopted and proven successful by some of the most influential leaders in the world. It's about fostering an environment of trust, empathy, and collaboration, where everyone feels valued and invested in the collective goal. So, what exactly makes servant leadership superior, and why should leaders adopt this style? Let's dive deep and find out in the upcoming scenes. Take a look at Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks. Now, there's a man who truly epitomized servant leadership. His approach was always about putting the needs of his employees first. He believed that if he took care of his people, they would, in turn, take care of the customers. One of the ways he demonstrated this was by offering comprehensive healthcare benefits to his employees, even part-time workers. But he didn't stop there. Schultz also introduced a tuition reimbursement program, giving his employees the opportunity to further their education. He knew that by investing in his people, he was investing in the future of Starbucks, and the results speak for themselves. Under Schultz's leadership, Starbucks blossomed into one of the most recognized and successful coffee chains in the world. His focus on serving his employees created a ripple effect that flowed through the company and out to the customers. Schultz's servant leadership style has played a big role in Starbucks' success, but he's not the only one. Let's shift our attention to Herb Kelleher, the co-founder of Southwest Airlines. A charismatic and unconventional leader, Kelleher was known for his servant leadership style, placing immense value on his employees. He was a great believer in the idea that happy employees lead to happy customers, which in turn leads to a successful business. Kelleher's unorthodox approach was evident in the way he prioritized his employees. He ensured they felt valued, heard, and most importantly, that they enjoyed their work. His philosophy was simple: treat your employees like your family, and they'll treat your customers the same way. Under Kelleher's leadership, Southwest Airlines flourished. They were not just successful, they were consistently successful, and that's a testament to the power of servant leadership. Southwest Airlines became an industry leader, setting standards for customer service and employee satisfaction. Kelleher's focus on his employees has undeniably contributed to the success of Southwest Airlines. The success of Schultz and Kelleher isn't a coincidence. They've both demonstrated the power and effectiveness of servant leadership. So, what's in it for you? Why should you consider adopting this leadership style? First, servant leadership fosters a positive and uplifting work environment, one where employees feel valued, heard, and cared for. This boosts team morale, leading to increased productivity and job satisfaction. Second, better collaboration is a direct outcome of servant leadership. Leaders who serve their teams create an atmosphere of mutual respect and trust, encouraging open communication and collaboration. This can lead to more innovative solutions and a stronger team dynamic. Finally, improved organizational performance is often seen under servant leadership. When employees feel supported by their leaders, they're more likely to go the extra mile, resulting in better overall performance for the organization. Adopting a servant leadership style can bring about significant benefits, but what are the key characteristics of a servant leader? Servant leaders share some common traits. These are individuals who lead not by authority, but by example. Their leadership style is marked by a profound sense of empathy. They understand and share the feelings of their team, treating each member as a unique individual with their own strengths and struggles. Another characteristic is humility. Servant leaders are not driven by ego or personal ambition. They are modest and acknowledge that they do not have all the answers. They are open to learning and are willing to accept feedback from their teams. Lastly, a key trait of servant leadership is a focus on the growth and well-being of team members. They invest time and resources in their people, fostering an environment where everyone can grow and thrive. They understand that the success of the team is their success. By adopting these traits, leaders can foster a more positive and productive work environment, ultimately leading to greater success. In conclusion, servant leadership is about much more than just leading. It's about nurturing growth, fostering trust, and building strong, diverse teams. We've seen this in action with the likes of Howard Schultz at Starbucks and Herb Kelleher at Southwest Airlines. The benefits are clear: increased loyalty, better decision-making, and greater overall success. The key characteristics of a servant leader, such as empathy, humility, and commitment to the growth of others, truly set them apart. So, are you ready to serve your way to success?